B97.5 and Alexa make a beautiful combination.
Hello. Okay, so let's start from the beginning, shall we? When I was younger, I inexplicably okay, my brain and language, right? It's always been kind of fucky. Oh my god! I have always had a fucky relationship with language. I don't know if that's even related, but I think it's related. I'm pretty sure I have a form of dyslexia, because ever since I was younger, reading, spelling, writing, very difficult, specifically getting things mixed for each other, and things like that, right? So my brain and language from a young age has always been kind of fucky with its development. And that might be related, or it could be completely not related. So there's this thing where if someone, you can be born in a house that talks one way and then you talk another way. And when I say it like that, it's incredibly simplistic, but there's like multiple psychological studies on it. My dad showed me one, a couple back in Texas in 2018, I believe. But I haven't really looked it up since then. So it's like, and it can be for multiple different reasons. It can just be the way that your brain developed, just how it developed, which is weird because accents aren't supposed to be hereditary. But somewhere in the accent forming language part of your brain, it just puts a different wire in a different place, and that's just how it is. And something that's because of like when you're younger, if you watched like a movie or a series when you were really young, around the time that part of your brain was forming, then it could have imprinted on you better than the people around you. Which, I've always been very different from the people around me. I grew up around racist, homophobic, transphobic Southerners, who were also, generally neglective and abusive, so I just stayed away from them at all costs. And I was like a Robin Hood. We're not getting into that. It was fun. No, it wasn't. That was technically horrible. Never mind. I might have romanticized my childhood. Anyway, for me, and some people also believe that, like, it's past lives. Like, your most recent past life, sometimes you can have the accent that you had then. It just, somehow. Because, somehow. And, that one makes sense, but the other ones also make sense to me. And I don't really care which one it is for me. Because it's just a thing, and it's not a big deal, and it's not important. It's just, excuse me, that's disgusting. Just the way that I talk. And if you've never heard me talk like this before, then consider yourself in the majority, because most people do not ever get to hear me talk like this. Yeah, it's because it's in order. Actually, that's kind of a lie, because sometimes it just happens, and I can't just like, I don't know, if you say a sentence in your head and you don't think about it too much before it comes out of your mouth, sometimes it comes out in an accent that is your actual accent. Anyway, when I was younger, I used to talk like this all the time. Ever since I could talk, I talked like this. And it's not the most proper, prim, posh of accents. What do you fucking expect? I grew up in America with American Southerners, with strong, thick, ugly American that sounds so fucking... It sounds like the most British stereotype just came out of my face. Do I need to mention that I have a lot of British blood? I don't think I do. I think you can look at me and just tell. I'm wearing a Whovian shirt. I kin River Song and Rose Tyler and K9. Anyway, so, fuck. I talked like this growing up. Throughout all of elementary school until, like, I think the last year. And then someone decided to make fun of me for it. I think it was the second to last year, actually. Someone made fun of me for it and was like, why are you talking like that? That's so weird. And then I was like, oh, it's weird. I'm being weird. I have to fix this. So I tried talking an American accent, in which, around that time, I was also exposed to Doctor Who. Which, if I watched anything with, I don't remember what year this was exactly, but if I watched anything, this is definitely, Amelia Pond was definitely not in the thing yet, probably. I don't know. But if I ever watched anything with her, I definitely would have been like, fuck it, I'm just gonna speak the way that I like. It's not even that I like it, it's just that this is the easiest way for me to speak. But it's also, I try not to do it very often because people ask me questions, and anytime someone asks me questions now because of that, I feel like, oh, I don't know, leave me alone, don't talk to me. Don't just insult America and call them a... No. We don't fat shame on this channel. I was playing it. I'm gonna just actually go back to the story because this is stupid. Let me see if this stupid song is over. It's not stupid. Beautiful song. Love it. Anyway. So I talk like this, and then people made fun of me, and then I was like, I can't talk like this ever again. And then I tried not to. And then the next year, I went to a new school, and I was talking like this. America. And apparently, I have a very shit American accent. And I know that because people around me, which is weird to me, that we were in elementary school and they just knew all the accents, like, little smart asses. I didn't even know. I was talking like this, okay? Talking like this. And they were like, someone was like, why are you British? I remember we were in a lunch line. I had my tray, and then they just turned to me, why are you British? And the lunch lady, like, and I was just like, I'm British? And they were like, yeah, you're British, you speak in a British accent. And I was like, I'm an American, I talk like an American. Or I probably said America. I'm not even kidding. I was elementary school. I probably said I talk like an America. But that's not the fucking point, okay? I don't like talking about it. Whatever. So I was like, I'm talking like an American. How dare you, you bimbly old bitch. I didn't say that. But you know what I mean. I'm talking like an American. It's so... you know, and I was like, ugh. And then we sat down at the table, and then they decided to start discussing it. I actually had a friend who was proper British, had a British family, named Jack. Yeah, I'm dropping his name. He don't know me now. And he was sitting across from me at the table, and even he was like, well, you're not an American. You don't talk like an American. And I'm like, and even he thought that I was British. And I was talking like this. To me, this is an American accent. I almost said America again. Anyway, but yeah, and then throughout all of middle school I tried strictly to never talk like this, as much as I could. But every now and then usually like my close friends would be like, by the way, what the fuck, you're not, every now and then you just kind of, you're just British, bro. And I'm just like, prove it. No. But yeah, it's so stupid that one of my first experiences with it was like someone being like, oh, that's weird, that's stupid, and then my immediate thought was, oh, I need to never do this again. And it doesn't work because this is literally the easiest way to talk. I mean, for me, I'm sure there's people who can't. I just saw my friend, he's driving away. He can't see me, can he? Let's hope not. No, I look good today. He can see me. He can perceive me. Anyway, but yeah. And then I went through most of high school trying to talk in a strict American accent, right? America. I don't know why this phony-ass smile pops on my face every time I try to talk like this. Haha, America. Also, when I talk like this, a lot of the times I fuck up on words really, really bad. Like, I just trip on them, and just get moments of my brain stop working in, like, fuckery. I don't know how to explain it, but it just drove right back up. What are you doing? Please don't drive over here. No, you can't see me. I'm invisible. Nothing. Wow, I'm white. Oh god, it's him. Don't drive over here. You can't see me. You cannot see me. You're lying to yourself. Where is he gone? Oh fuck. This bitch. I'm gonna fight. And he's gone. Okay, so I love my friends. I do. I genuinely do. Anyway, whatever. I'm standing under the heater, and the heat has just turned on. Great. So, it's been through a lot of my high school. I was trying to talk American. I did it again. That's ridiculous. What? American. Whatever. American. Not going to East Tennessee. Leave me the fuck alone. Is it something? No, there isn't. But yeah, I tried talking an American accent, and then I thought I was doing a really good job until a year, last school year, my video design teacher, who is amazing, BT Dubs, he was like, I was talking like this the entire year, as much as I could, which every time I try to talk like this, there's always some sort of language barrier that happens, like I fumble and then forget, and then blah, 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 but then talk like this, and then it's just easier, because I don't have to think nearly as much, and when you're thinking about how you're speaking, it's very hard to remember fucking anything that you're trying to, like, talk about, you know what I mean? Because if you're sitting here, like, I forget the fucking word, I don't know everything, mind you, despite common belief. I'm kidding. I'm trying to remember where I was at. I know where I was at, thank you. So, he was like, at the end of one of the classes, he was like, Great Scott, because I used to go by Scott, because, well, now it's my middle name, which I'll get into at a later date. He was like, Great Scott, come here, after class, and, well, the class just ended, and he said that, and then I went over, and he was like, he said some things about, the project we were doing, and then said, so where'd you get your accent? And I was like, what? I don't have it. What accent? And by the way, Americans have accents. It's an American accent. There's different types of American accents, which I know to some of you is not news at all, but to some of you it's also like, whoa, oh, you're right. Anyway, so, I was like, what accent? And he was like, and he literally said, your British accent, you're British. Where'd you get your British accent? Because I saw the video you made with your sister, and, it's, by the way, this man was also a German teacher. He lived in Germany for a lot of his life, and he's been around the world a bit, so he knows accents quite well. So apparently to him it was really simple to pinpoint my non-American accent, which is insane to me, because I thought I was doing so very fucking well. Nope, apparently not. To some people, they're just really good at deciphering, I guess. Or I just have a really shit American accent, I just play myself. I choose to believe it's the first one. But, yeah, he said that, and I was like, wow. And then I just explained to him, I was like, well, all through growing up, I just had an accent, and then I learned to not have it. And, clearly I am doing a fucking horrible job. I didn't say it like that, but I was like, but, you know, so I can just talk like this in front of you. And he was just like, yeah, but you know what I mean? Which, for me to be insecure about this is really, genuinely, so stupid. Because, and I know some people who, like, some people have been like, oh, so you're faking it, you're faking an accent. I fucking wish, honey. If I was going to fake an accent, I would want to be Scottish. Because Scottish is, like, strong and brooding. I look tiny. Fucking hell. I look like a rat in a suit. What is wrong with me? I mean that in a good way, though. I like rats. That moment when you're trans. I look like a rat, but in a good way. In a gender envy way. There we are. We've arrived. We've arrived at our destination. Our destination. I don't know where this video is going anymore. But, yeah, no. No. The only accent I'm faking is an American one. And to some of you, I've done a really good job. And to others, don't bully me. I speak as American as I possibly can. Sometimes. Other times, not so much. I just wanted to tell you this because expect my accent to be a little fucky. Because this is the channel where I don't edit my videos and where I just do whatever I want. So I get to just be 100% authentic without having to put extra, you know what I mean? I think you know what I mean. Thank you for watching. And until the next video, blorg blorg blorg.